Greetings, I'm Tim of Govberg, and welcome to the world of Grand Seiko. Today, I'll be your guide to the proper care, usage, and maintenance of your Grand Seiko SBGH001 High Beat automatic. Now, it's important to note that though this is an automatic movement, the watch can be manually wound should it run down. Now, take the crown and thread it counterclockwise until you feel and hear it pop. Now, the stem and the crown have emerged from their threaded sleeve into the default position. Turn in a clockwise direction to wind. Approximately 30 turns will be sufficient to start the oscillation of the balance and the advance of the seconds hand. Now, once you've turned 30 times, you can put the watch on the wrist, and the natural course of kinetic action on the wrist, in conjunction with the case-back winding rotor, will ensure that the watch reaches its full rated power reserve in the course of several days of consecutive use. However, should you wish to wind the watch to its maximum rated power reserve of approximately 55 hours, simply continue turning 45 to 50 turns in a clockwise direction. You can give a few extra turns just to be sure, because the bridle style mainspring will slip and relieve any excess tension. The watch is engineered so it cannot be overwound either manually or automatically. Now, it's important to note that there are positions beyond the first position that allow precise time setting, and the intermediate between winding and setting the time is the quick set for the date. Now, the date can be cycled to correct the watch should it encounter an irregular length month or should the watch run down. However, ensure that the quick set function is never used between the hours of 10 p.m. and 3 a.m., as this is the period during which the automatic date jumper for the turnover of the date is engaged. Attempting to use the quick set while the automatic jumper is engaged can damage the movement, so always be careful you know the time of day when you are using the quick set function. Now, with respect to the outermost position, this is where you stop the balance, you hack the seconds, and you precisely synchronize to a known accurate reference time. Now, this is best done by waiting for the seconds hand to arrive at the index at 12 and then advancing the minute hand to the next nearest minute. Now, once the reference time catch up with the set position on the watch, push the crown in, and now you've synchronized to your reference time, such as an atomic clock. Now, it's important to note, once the watch has been set and wound, always thread the crown back in to its position flush against the case and fully secure. Thread it to a stop, because this allows the watch to reach its factory rated hermeticity, and water resistance is a key facet of ownership. Now, it's important to prevent accidental drowning. Although this watch is rated to 10 bar or 100 meters, which Grand Seiko rates as sufficient for all waterborne activities save professional diving, nevertheless, if you leave the crown threaded out, or you attempt to use the crown's functions while the watch is submerged or there is water on the case, again, you will bring about its demise, as these activities can bypass the seals and introduce water to the interior of the watch with catastrophic consequences. So always ensure that the crown is disused when the watch is wet or submerged. Like I said, avoid accidental drowning of your watch. It's also important to note that water resistance, unlike mechanical specifications, is not a static feature of the timepiece, and over time, as seals age and lubricants dry, water resistance as rated from the factory can ebb. Therefore, Grand Seiko strongly recommends having the watch water tested with an authorized retailer of Grand Seiko at least once every 24 months to ensure that factory rated hermeticity is still intact. Now, there are other hazards such as magnetism and shock that need to be taken into account. Magnetism is ubiquitous in daily life, and strong magnetic fields can alter the precision of your watch. So keep your watch remote from the closures of purses and wallets, refrigerator doors, MRI equipment, high-powered wiring looms, speakers, and subwoofers. Shock and impact are also significant threats to a fine mechanical movement such as a Grand Seiko High Beat. Now, disuse the watch during activities such as mountain biking, dirt biking, firearms marksmanship, baseball, golf, and tennis, as all of these activities involve significant shocks that can damage your watch. Finally, with respect to complete factory services, a comprehensive overhaul is advised every 3 years, exclusively at an authorized service center of Grand Seiko, as these agencies exclusively have the trained personnel, specialized equipment, and original factory replacement parts to protect the value of your watch as both an instrument and as an investment. Moreover, only these agencies are able to back all parts and labor invested with an original Grand Seiko factory service warranty. Moreover, you can contact our experts on our website, govbergwatches.com, and text, email, or call them for step-by-step instructions for using and caring for this or any Grand Seiko product.